Hello, what's up guys? NBA2K21. NBA2K21. Mycareer. Yeah, hello. Hey, echo, yan. Oh my goodness, it's overflowing. I hope it's not laggy. I will check it in my okay. Oh. Let's go, NBA 2K.
And welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
Lagba guys. Hello, Carl Gaming.
Point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come in and
tingnan nyo guys kung lag ha. Thank you very much.
It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic
Lester Villegas. Lodi, was a basic?
You can bet he'll be a
lag ba?
This beautiful gymnasium
papakitaan natin to ng mga highlights. Crossover.
A look at the lineup for Newark East. You have Junior running point guard duties. He's joined by Day in the backcourt. And in the middle, it's going to be Marceda. And the rest of the front court is Lack at the 3 with Zazirko at the 4. Fox is starting with the group of Lee and sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the
one rebound, okay. Kailangan natin mo triple-double dito.
He wasn't a standout athlete. I remember hearing about him playing. Very much of a game manager type of guard.
Oh my goodness,
Coach
Leon.
trying to do too much with him.
Defense.
Fundamentals and overachieve given his lack of athleticism.
Let's try to get the rebound.
Exactly what you wanted to coach. And Rosenberg's unselfishness is on display.
Apun ka games, Lord. Search mo Apun ka games.
Setting up his teammate with the pretty pass. Outside, Lack.
Let's go.
Guarded by Rosenberg.
Ooh.
Here's Junior.
Hey,
and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hindi lags guys, hindi lag.
Get into the teeth of the defense.
Maganda ba?
Connor Rosenberg on the wing.
Sige, next time yung tutorial, sige.
Andrews.
Parang gusto mo talaga mag-2K. Let me get the rebound, bro.
First quarter of play.
Pakita natin yung mga post moves. Post moves. Hey.
Here's Junior. He hits it from 9 feet. Outstanding work there, figuring out how to score on the D.
Bakit nagka-crash loads? Ano bang ginawa mo?
It's Ben Bishop on the wing.
Defense. Ano bang system specs mo send mo, loads? Oh, rebound. Let's get rebound. Let's go.
Get it to go. Jonathan Lack with some nice
2 rebounds, 4 points.
And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
Oh my God,
that's
pass.
a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part.
Let's go.
Hard work. And the Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior tenacious on these.
Nasa loading bigla magka-crash. Siya magpa-download, loads.
Pass to Rosenberg.
Oh. Rebound.
Again, the miss by the Foxes.
4 misses in their first 5 attempts. Not the start
Give me
that
the
you
ball.
hope for here.
The drive by Junior.
Foul. Nice rebound. Let's go. Another rebound.
They shoot again.
And lakas.
Lays it up and in.
3 rebounds,
Look how
6
the Eagles
points.
rely on Zadirko. He always gives 110% on offense to keep the play alive and ensure they score.
Pass to Andrews.
Kailangan yung malawa LeBron James nito ni Lester Villegas. Rebound. Oh, fudge. Ang layo ng talbog ng bola. Give me the ball, bro.
Junior with it.
Post move. Spin. Left spin. Ooh. Oh my goodness.
Gregory pulls it in.
C+ na grade to, Grace. Wait lang.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
I need some rebound.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point. And
oh,
there's
fudge.
a 3-second violation.
Nice. Okay. Naayos ko na po. Windows ko. Uy, nice one.
And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Junior.
Hey.
And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to get to this point.
You wonder, guys, are they extending their defense too much right now? Giving up way too many points inside.
Okay.
It's really becoming
Okay.
noticeable during
Shoutout
this
kay
last
Marcelo Jello
And the
Vlogs
Foxes full
Gaming.
time here.
A change needs to happen. They're getting
Sabi niya,
blitzed in the paint.
kaso lagi pong nagka-error kapag kinon ko po Valorant. Sa Valorant. Magana na po sa ibang games. Valorant po hindi. Ayun yung A10. Yan ba yung A10? Give it the ball, bro.
Here's Lee.
Oh!
Foul
Fudge.
called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Let me take the rebound, bro. Let me take the rebound.
This is a senior coming into play. Knows his best bet is to play into the
Okay,
defender
okay.
and get to the line.
The
Give me the ball,
Eagles
bro.
leading.
Assist. Limit assist. Limit assist.
Marceda down low.
Hey, pass to
Andrews
me.
on him.
Pass it to me, bro.
Count it.
And how about the dime from the big man? Marcelo doing a great job finding his
Ano
teammate.
specs mo, Lodi? 80,
Well, it's been a good start
A60K,
for the season for the Eagles.
860K.
You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
So
R9
it helps,
380.
But this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Here's Junior.
Oh my
Foxes
goodness.
with the board. Junior with the
Oh,
steal.
And one.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free
steal ako,
throws
guys.
for the
Lakas ko.
contact there. It's going to be on
Oh my
Ace
goodness,
Ducey.
free throw.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes
Nice one.
aggressive defense
50%
on the way up.
Or hindi po ba? Teka lang. Sabi, basta tayong comment, sabi. Ito po sa akin kaya po babalo. Ano bang specs? Or hindi po ba? Ay, Intel i7 GTX 1660? Grabe. Ang taas na. Ba't hindi kaya ng sayo? Ba't hindi kaya Valorant? Magkano R9 380? Nung binili ko siya, tingnan, check mo na lang sa YouTube channel natin dyan.
Here's Rosenberg.
So, kailangan natin mag-double-double. Tapos mga 20 plus points lagi dapat. Grabe, inubos oras. Sabagay, may 11 points na ako. Sige, ubusin mo. Sige, ubusin mo lang. Di-rebound naman ako dyan eh.
Just
Rebound ko
3
to.
on the clock. No
Ah,
one on
nice.
that one.
Rebound. Cut down,
So that
rebound.
brings the first half to a close. It's the Eagles up by 8. And we'll return
4
right
rebounds,
after
nice
the
kinount.
halftime break to bring you the third. And the second half
4,000 po yung pili ko sa R9 380 ko, guys.
Here on Garden State IAA Sports. Here's
Okay, depends,
Rosenberg.
ha?
And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
Bastos yun ah.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Here's Junior. Down it
Ooh,
goes
lakas.
for basket number 6 for him, shooting 50% from the floor.
On D, they need to tighten things up in the paint. Maybe commit a few more bodies down low.
Depensa,
you don't want
depensa
to get
lang.
dominated in the paint under
Rebound.
any circumstances.
Oh my goodness, shumot.
Rosenberg gets the bucket.
Hard not to admire Rosenberg's off-ball movement.
Ano specs ng PC mo, Lods? Meron akong X4 860K, Lods.
Pass to Junior.
4 gigahertz.
Gregory pulls it in.
Oh.
And here are the Foxes.
Tapos R9 380, Lods. 4
Trailing
gig.
by 8 here. Here's Bishop.
Rebound.
Jonathan
Let's go.
Lack with some nice
5
D.
rebounds.
And there wasn't a ton of congestion in the lane. He could have done better, that's for sure.
Here's Junior.
8 and 1.
And lots of contact there, missing the
Tapos
shot.
description
And will
po
shoot
sa
two.
vids niya.
Junior's
Tama.
had to
Thank you very
overcome a
much,
lot of
Marcelo
adversity.
Jello
As
Vlogs.
a young man, losing his father,
Mark Jello
getting
Vlogs.
a late start playing basketball. But there is
Oh
no
my goodness.
doubting his
48%.
And
Come
the
on,
first
free
one
throw
drops.
shooter. Oh
That
my
one
goodness.
was no good. Enfield with the ball.
Defense,
It's a 9-point
defense.
game. Here's Rosenberg.
Rebound.
Black pulls it down.
Oh no,
And with
man.
Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the
goodness.
hardwood well for him.
Here's
No.
Rosenberg. Yes, and it's Ben Bishop with the assist that time.
The Foxes Ben Bishop with a smooth
Shoutout kay
pass,
Andrew
showing some great court awareness,
Lapada.
finding
What's
the
up?
opening.
Fourth quarter. 5 points.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And it's Junior missing.
Hindi ako makarito.
And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say,
Grabe,
Junior's done an
dire-diretso.
excellent job adjusting to the team game.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Nice one, naka-rebound din.
Now here's Junior. Not a lot of room.
Oh.
And that's out of bounds. Newark East will retain possession.
Pinapalan ako sa mga naggali nun
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Makes it off
Let's
the
go.
glass.
Good inside shot by Junior, showing us he knows how to use those physical gifts in the paint.
I need 10 rebounds. Okay, 3 more. Ay, 6 more.
Outside
4
lead.
more.
Pass to
Defensive 3.
Joseph.
No.
Now here's Rosenberg.
Go sa akin.
James
Rebound.
Marcelo
Nice one.
with the block.
I love when Marcelo leverages his reach and height
Assist.
on D,
Oh, fudge.
able to cleanly deny the shot attempt.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics.
Rebound,
Tons of
rebound,
money
another
from
rebound.
donations
Uy,
that
defense,
travel
nice
around the
defense.
school.
Oh, rebound.
They have a lot to show for it.
Gregory can't get it to go.
Well challenged at the
Nagabong
rim.
lang ako sa rebound.
Here's Day. Sweet
Grabe.
floater.
Artful and sophisticated
Buhayan
that
nila.
floater. He gets it to go. It's pretty
7.
impressive. Day's ability to adjust his shooting strategy in any situation.
And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state of the art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels
Oh
like
my
a country
goodness.
club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice
And
the
one,
facilities
and
are.
one.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line.
Grabe,
And
uga.
that sends Junior to the free throw line.
Hindi ako
Foul
makaprito
called
ng
on
ayos
Gregory. The Foxes really having a tough go here. Here's Rosenberg, and Rosenberg slams it in.
Rosenberg is looking aggressive in the open
7
floor.
points.
I really like how he goes after these opportunities to score in transition.
Dunk,
And that one's
bro.
good for Junior.
They just knew where each other were, and that comes from practicing together.
Now Rosenberg jacks up a three. Junior
Nice one.
grabs the
8
miss.
points. 8 rebounds na ako. Nice. Nice one. 20 points, 8 rebounds.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 have gone
Up.
by.
Yes,
And he
yes,
comes
yes.
up with the deuce.
They're no doubt hoping that last basket seals this lead up for them.
It's looking pretty undeniable.
8
Can't see
rebounds.
them
8
losing
rebounds.
control of
Okay,
this
I need 10
contest.
rebounds. 2
To
more,
the
2 more.
paint. Here's
Nice one.
Gregory.
Oh.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. And
Oh, third quarter. Okay, okay, okay.
now here's Junior. Grace defending.
Easy.
He's money on the shot.
Easy dub.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Look at that spin,
Yup,
guys.
This is how to seal a win in style.
Out to Kennedy.
Isa pa.
Junior.
Hey, look at that spin.
And
Easy.
he banks in the layup.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with
8
certainty.
points, 26
Yeah, and
rebounds.
on
26
behalf of
points.
Drake and the crew, we'd like to officially welcome everyone to garbage time.
Swing to Madison.
Kaldang, 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 kaldang.
Here's
Okay,
Rosenberg.
rebound.
And
9
called
rebounds.
in by
Nice.
the Eagles.
Let's go, let's go. One more, one more. One more.
Here's Junior.
Uy, 10 rebounds. Let's go. Let's go,
Connor
10
Rosenberg
rebounds.
with the rebound.
For the stats,
Back
for the
to
stats.
Madison.
I'll block you, bro.
And with the final whistle
Then
sounding
double,
down
double,
here for
guys.
us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
Grabe, Prince.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight.
Grabe.
This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of them. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Grabe, double-double.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt
It's okay, coach. It's too easy. We won. NBA 2K21 kaya niya i-stream, guys. So medyo malakas talaga tong PC ko, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. Sino yun? Okay, pwede natin skip. Okay, madami tayong naman pwede skip. So hold nyo lang yung pamasa. Tingnan natin. Oo nga, Lods. Chinik mo. Wala na siyang stock sad. Pero check nyo sa Shopee. Kasi meron sa Shopee din eh.
Hello and welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe
dito ba
Lamy,
ako?
joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up. And the Eagles look to
Nako,
make
nanonood
something
lang yun sa
happen.
akin.
And that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel
Nako,
good. The Eagles
malungkot.
look really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. Oh! Backdoor cut. Easy look. And he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
Nako, galit na yun sa akin.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with an easy bucket.
Newark just looks
Galit
lost
na.
without Junior in the lineup.
And we finished one half of play. It's the Dragons. They lead by 11. And we'll return after halftime to bring you the start of the third.
all right, fellas. Here's the deal. I said I'm going in.
Naglaro na. Injured ata yun sa akin eh. Oo nga, injured yung akin.
Here's Sheffield.
Kanina pa daw, yan bubulok daw ng kakampi.
You just wonder how long he's going to be able to last out there. Surely they'll want to take precaution with him.
Here's Junior. And Junior can't connect there. The knee could still be an issue.
Injured. Pero naglaro, guys, ganun nakalakas. Naka-athlon ako, Lods. X4 860k.
There's
3
Charles
points.
Williams with the three. Powell.
Grabe, hindi ko na-rebound yun.
That time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Injured to, naglalaro. Ganun to kalakas.
That one's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Saka may
And with
bigay.
the injury Junior is trying to play through, I believe he picked it up at the end of last game.
Yeah, it seemed like an innocuous play where he felt a strange sensation in his knee. Unfortunately, it just hasn't gone away and nagged him
Let's
since.
go, let's
And that
go.
one's good for Junior.
Oh, hawak sa tuhod. Sige ka.
Focus.
Pag nadala, ay pag natuluyan.
And finding a way to score.
To the
Hindi,
right
malakas
side.
to. Grabe.
Back to Coral. Williams.
Oo, grabe. Long range 3.
Here's Powell.
Ooh.
Junior comes up with the block.
Nice one.
What a slow start to the second half. They
Galingan
began
mo.
to hit one.
Back
Nako.
shot is off. North High in the lead.
Kapag duduit again, tatapakalan ko ulit talaga yan. Di ba?
To the inside.
Pasalamat ka.
Coral slams it in.
Nag-iingit kasi ako sa
Well,
defensive
throughout
3.
this season, Junior has been playing in the shadow of his dad. Duke was just a huge figure in the basketball community of this area.
And that's been an added layer to his success, following his father's footsteps after his passing. Junior's story is one that you could see in a documentary one day.
Back to Marceda.
Ooh.
Junior
Look
inside.
at that post move.
Defended by Williams. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows and he'll go to
Lakas,
the line
guys.
to shoot free throws. And North High gets called
Shoot.
for the foul.
Ah.
No good on that one.
Perfect.
Junior's had to overcome a lot of adversity as a young man, losing
pala
his
perfect.
father, getting a late start playing basketball. But there is no doubting his talent.
And so it's North High with the ball. From deep, it's Reese Jones. No luck on that one.
And offensively, 1 for 5. A slow start here in the second half.
Here's Junior. Well, a turnover there from Junior, and he just doesn't look like himself nursing that injury. From deep, it's Reese Jones.
Rebound ko yan.
It's hauled in
Nice
by
one.
the Eagles.
3 rebounds. Okay, 3 rebounds. Easy.
Junior outside. And a misfire there from Junior. Wonder if that leg is still
Easy.
bothering him.
Yikes.
4
They're
points.
just
Upper
getting
rebounds.
gutted in the paint.
They've been pushed around all game. At some point, guys, someone has to step up.
Double-double
with
lang
the
kaya
deficit
guys.
that
Hindi
the
kaya
Eagles are
triple.
facing, you know they're going to change their
3 ka
approach.
dyan. Sige, long range ka.
I'd expect them to lean heavily on Junior the rest of the way. They brought him back for a reason. They know how stagnant their offense can be
nice
when
one.
he's
Let's
not
go.
on the floor.
Newark East
5
trailing.
rebounds. Okay.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Kaya mo yan.
And
Foul.
2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. Charles Williams picks one up. That
Oh,
one
free
is
throw
off.
ko, guys.
The Dragons
Grabe.
making a switch here.
Oh.
So
Oh,
he comes
man.
up empty, missing both.
Hirap ng free throw ko guys.
It's Dillard outside.
3 seconds. Defensive 3 seconds.
Back to Gibson. Fires from deep. Junior
Nice one.
grabs the miss. And here are the
Okay,
Eagles
try mo
now.
tumira.
Just 4 points. That's all they've given up
Ooh,
here.
let's
in
go.
the
Nice
second
one.
half. Great positioning on the putback.
Check out the energy on the offensive
6
glass.
rebounds,
Have to
guys.
respect
Grabe.
others. Look how hard he goes up after rebounds.
Jason Sousa,
Ooh.
high post. Gibson
Subukan
with
mo,
it.
subukan mo.
Junior's there. From 18 feet away.
Oh,
Back
what
to
the
Dillard.
fudge? Hindi ko pa na-rebound.
Swings it to Gibson.
Okay, rebound
Over
ka.
Junior.
Nice
And
one.
it's the Dragons
7
missing
rebounds.
again.
Well, you look at the last few games of the Dragons. It shouldn't be a surprise that they come out
nice
firing.
spin.
This team has really been on a roll.
Oh my goodness,
A
nice
number of
defense.
quality wins for North High in their last handful
Rebound,
of games.
rebound
The
natin
team's
ta.
peaking at the right time, that's for sure.
Rebound.
And if the
Nice,
first half is
nice.
any indication, they're a force to be
Go, go,
reckoned
go.
with the rest of the way.
Here's
Assist. Give mo,
Mason.
bigyan mo assist. Nice
And
one.
he drops in the layup off the glass.
I really like their activity in the post today. Their movement down low has been great.
Oh my goodness, sorry,
Danny.
sorry
They
akin.
generated easy opportunities
Sa akin, sa akin.
inside.
You can tell Dillard has a great awareness for the floor. He spots the wide open man right away, gets him the ball.
Here's Junior.
Uy, foul. Ay.
Again with the miss there. Junior really struggling to play to his normal standards.
Sumut ka
Free
naman.
throw is good.
Nakakaawa na ako.
He's deciding to change it up.
Perfect. Oh.
That one falls,
Nice
so
one.
he hits them both.
Sige, inday mo lang yan.
And
9
so it's
points,
North
8
High with the
rebounds.
ball.
Grabe.
4-point game.
Double-double to.
Pass to Hotkins. Sousa.
Tapang ka. Sige, atras kita dyan. Okay.
It's Mike Stoffer on the wing. Now Jones. A kick out to Gibson. And
Nice
it's
one.
going to be a 3-second call.
10, 11 points tayo.
Junior up top. Junior just can't seem to get anything going right now, and you can just tell that he isn't close to 100% right now. And we've watched 3 quarters so far.
Okay, okay lang. Okay lang.
Well, as the 4th quarter gets going,
Grabe, ito. Pinasok ako, dikit.
they can
Injured
get
pa ako,
back in
ah.
front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind earlier in the game, but hung in there and didn't let it get out of
Rebound
hand.
ko yan.
And
Rebound
what
ko.
a
Nice
morale
one.
boost it must be to have Junior back
Go, go, go,
on
go,
the
go, go.
floor. He might not be at 100%, but
Nice
just
one.
having him as a threat out
Let's
there
go.
as a scorer
Let's
and
go.
defender makes everyone feel and play better.
And the Eagles love when Junior steps up in these moments.
9
He
rebounds.
welcomes
Last
the chance
rebound,
to
guys.
deliver for them.
Last
Now
rebound.
a timeout called by
We get a
North High.
double-double. Kahit
And the question
double-double
you
lang.
have to ask this, guys, if Junior is healthy enough to play right now here in the second half, why didn't he play in the first half as well?
Yeah, it's a tough question for the coaches, and the plan might have been to sit him the whole game. But it's hard to sit back and watch your team get steamrolled. Junior probably got the itch, and
Akin
here
yan.
we are.
10 rebounds,
Coach
okay.
can't disagree at all with
Position,
the shot
position.
selection.
Kicks it out to Junior.
Okay.
Black, back to Junior. Outside, Black.
Sapa.
Junior, outside.
Nice one. Tira.
Outside for Lack.
Gigi, punta.
Clock at 6.
Give me the ball. Putik.
Pass to Sheffield. Junior, Dillard covering, and mismanagement of the shot clock. And they'll have
Bakit
to
sa akin
turn
pa
it
si
over
Pinasa?
without getting a shot off.
Binalik pa sa akin. Okay, lamang tayong tatla.
Here's Coral.
Isa lang.
Over to the left wing.
Malas. Ano? Likot naman ito eh. Huwag nandun patrasin.
Foul
Uy,
up top.
sala. Rebound.
That doesn't go to tie the game.
Ah.
And they go to the intentional
Shoot mo yun ha.
foul.
Hindi din naman kashoot ng
And
free
with
throw
the way
eh.
that Junior has burst onto the scene, there's some talk going around that he's going to get offers to play at the next level.
And he's got such raw talent. There's
Nice
no
one.
doubt about that. But every college can see the ceiling Junior has and wants to get him into their program. He'll have a lot of options to
11
choose from
points ng
by the time
rebounds,
he ends high school.
Timeout called by the Dragons.
Baka ito yung patalo pa ha.
They need this.
Nice.
Newark East grabs the miss.
Okay, what appeared to be an easy 2 points.
Hindi kasi ako maka-free throw eh. Kaya pinapasok ko muna.
And that's an intentional
Pero
foul.
dapat ako napasa ko lang pala ng aksidente.
So the first one drops, and that'll increase their lead to 6. So he gets them both. And now it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Count it!
Grabe.
And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, Williams seems to have pretty
Sige, free throw.
well
Akin na pala lahat ng free throw. Sige, para maka 20 points ako.
Of the wide open man.
And an intentional foul
20
right
points.
there.
Kailangan na perfect na
No
lahat.
choice but to commit the foul and stop the clock.
Extend this game. Make it
Nice.
as many possessions.
Easy,
as you can.
guys.
He gets the first, and that puts him up by 5. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line is
Pinayoko
no
eh.
good. Three-pointer, Mike Stopper.
Oh, grabe.
And he's brought him within 2 points.
2 points.
An impressive read.
Ako na naman. Ako ulit. Pakawang point lang ka. Isa pa. Hindi, shoot natin pareho itong free throw.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point out.
Nice one.
He drops the first one.
Ako pa,
and that
pre.
makes it a 3-point lead.
NBA god ako, guys. Oh,
And so he goes 2 of 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And
NBA
that is
God.
how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Three-pointer, Mike Stopper.
oh perfect. Grabe.
And what a sensational bucket to bring him within 1.
Sa akin, pre, sa akin. Nakatay-tay ako.
Especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has
Shoot
been
yan.
And that
Bulok
hurts as
din.
he doesn't get the
Pag tayo
first one
tinalo
ball.
dito,
Trying to focus now on the second.
sala mo yan ngayon.
That's good. Going 1 for 2 from
Depensa,
the line.
depensa.
And that'll put him up by 2.
Di mo ako makatungan. Sige. Oh! Ah!
And there it is. The comeback is complete. What an amazing effort from the Newark East Eagles to fight their way back and steal a game
Double-double.
that was
Still
lost in
double-double. Injured.
Totally. Credit to
Second
fans
quarter
for
lang ang
keeping
pinasok.
the Eagles in this game,
Second
staying
half.
energetic, but the story of the game has to be Junior fighting his way through injury to lead his team in the second half.
Second
I'll
up
tell
lang
you
ako pinasok ha.
The amount of heart that Junior showed in this game, the passion he played with when he clearly wasn't at his best. That's
Panis.
something you rarely see in any sport.
Reminds you a bit
May
of
bayad
the
yan,
passion
Lods.
his
Wala
dad
tong
played.
bayad. It's a
And for
pre-game.
that'll do it for us tonight. An amazing comeback win for the Eagles. I'm Joe Lamy saying thank you for watching another broadcast.
Earl
of
Cortez,
Garden
walang
State
bayad.
I-
Let's go. Grabe. Ilang gig po GTA 5 offline? Offline is 80 plus din or 90? Let's go. Grabe, double-double. Lagi akong double-double ah. Ano to? Sobrang lakas ng akin naglalaro ng injured, guys. Still managing to get double-double. Rebound and points yon.
No. This rule.
Anong no? Di pa ata ako pinalaro.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game
Pinalaro
of the
ba ako?
Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between
Kala ko di ako
Louisiana
papalaro
Northeast
yun eh.
and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast
Easy.
to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Northeast Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. We see the Eagles starting with Day and Junior, the talented backcourt pair. On the wing, you have Lack, Zadirko and Marceda make up the post pair to round out the starting five. For the Cats, it's the starting
Grabe
tandem in the
sidesteps.
backcourt with Cobb at the 1 and Davidson at the 2. Splitter fills in at the small forward position
Call of
with
Duty.
a high-flying Teddy Edwards at the power forward spot, with Mushi Fresh rounding it out starting at center.
And regardless of what happens in this game, the Eagles have to be pleased with how this season turned out. Played well above expectations.
Grabe.
Find themselves playing in a top talent invitational.
Obviously, he's not afraid to use his body, but he still needs to stay in control.
Grabe yan ah.
And he
Ay!
obviously wasn't right there.
May ginawa ako
Doubt
saglit,
he was
sorry.
going to get whistled for the over the back. Off to a nice start. They've hit all
Okay.
three from the field.
And with
Wala
Newark
ka.
East, the improvement is what they're most proud about, Draper.
This was a defining season for the program. After having seasons where they looked lost, there's a renewed
Easy,
spirit
easy,
for
easy.
Northeast.
Kahit very late na yun kasi
This
wala namang
momentum
depensa.
should carry on well after this season. That's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And only one injury to report for the Eagles in this one. Junior's still not at full strength.
The team was hoping that Junior's knee would have been fully healed
Wala.
by now, but it
Oh
just
my
hasn't
goodness.
recovered the way they wanted.
Sorry.
Probably available for them, but he isn't close to 100%.
Depensa tayo, depensa.
He might even be on a minutes restriction.
Junior outside. Pass to Lack. Back to Junior. Louisiana with the
Grabe, wala.
board. Outside
Rebound,
Cobb.
rebound.
Offensive rebound.
From the start of this game, their offense has been firing on all
Okay,
cylinders.
babawi tayo.
Ooh, tremendous momentum right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
The drive now by Junior. Pass to Marceda.
Putik, ang hilig sa akin ni Pasa ngayon ah.
Now Junior, right side. And two free
Foul.
throws coming up as he misses that one.
Kala
Drawing the
mo.
whistle with a lot of contact there. That one on Cobb.
Perfect lang na perfect guys, 55 lang eh.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
Civic Cats with the
We need
lead.
some rebounds. Uy! Sa akin pala itong
Playing
tanong.
with it. He's picked up by Day. Davidson from beyond the arc. The rebound by Evans.
And a look at the Civic Cats bench. It's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way.
Oh my goodness, ano yun?
Now
Sala.
here's Davidson, guarded by Day. A quick shot
Pass fake.
there, and it's off target.
Ah,
Junior. And the
Kaya mo
layup's
yan.
good off the glass.
Lakas na
And thinking about the Civic Cats bench, guys like Sapita, Timmerman, and Wang, not very talented, but they're experienced.
I agree. Certainly they're the last guys who expect to do any real damage out on the floor, but they're really not known for their score. But that leadership, that experience that they provide, that secures their spot on this team.
Now here's Davidson. After 2
grabe.
misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You
7
just
points
can't
sa akin
let
lahat.
Davidson get this close. He's gonna torch you for this mistake when you do.
Easy lang.
Timeout called by
Okay, labas muna ako. Saglit lang ha. Ay, hindi, finals to eh.
the Eagles.
Sabi na, Tep. Hindi, labas nga.
Find the lane. One shot.
Second quarter na agad, guys.
Cobb brings
Grabe,
so
ah.
much energy and athleticism onto the floor with him. The Civic Cats play
Easy
a
lang.
special
Injured
brand
tayo
of
ng konti
basketball, and everything revolves around Hendricks. And for the Eagles, they're technically the away team in this game, even though it's being played right in their backyard.
And you have to admire the effort the Eagles have shown all tournament long, too. They knew they'd have the crowd support most of the way, and they've earned it with their play. It's now a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Okay.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a
11 points,
well-rounded
grabe.
effort
Dinagdag
overall.
nila doon. Kailangan ko na mag-grind.
Junior, high post. Cobb on him. Back to Junior. Outside, Black. Back to Junior. Zadirko. 6 to shoot. Return to
Surbol mo.
Sheffield.
Nice!
Yes,
Let's
and it's
go.
Junior picking up the assist.
Look at the confidence on Sheffield's range
Pagod na eh.
shot. The Eagles must be doing something right in practice to inspire that courage at the arc.
Back to Cobb. Puts up
Grabe
the
yun.
three. It's
Oo,
in. It's a
grabe.
very efficient 5 of 6 to start the game.
Hindi tayo pwede matalo dito, guys.
Three-point percentage this quarter, shooting it well here. Defense may need to think about making some adjustments.
Stolen by Cobb.
And
And here's
naagaw
the
pa.
fast break. Splinter with the ball. Zadirko's there. Pass to Cobb.
Injury kasi.
Fresh.
Parang sa Zion Williams lang sa akin eh. Injury kasi.
That's in. He's got 2, shooting 2 of 3. For the Cats, this is more
Pasok
than
lang
just
ng pasok,
a road
tara.
game for 'em. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play
Tara,
after
pasok lang
traveling
ng pasok,
across
tara.
the country.
Yeah, that should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Ang
keep
lakas
the
ng
tempo of this
depensa,
game up.
guys.
Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper.
Now here's Junior.
Oo, grabe
Back
yung
to
depensa
Lack.
nun.
Out to Sheffield.
Akin na.
Junior, guarded by
Ayan, press
Cobb.
ko ulit.
Pass to Sheffield. Junior. And the
What
miss
the
there from
fudge?
Junior.
Ano
Boy,
yun?
He just doesn't look at full strength in this one.
And they have come out and done an excellent job on the glass.
And it's
Grabe, ang pangit ng performance ko na, guys. Na-injury kasi ako.
Well, Splitter can't beat the coverage clean, but it's competitive.
Easy lang. Second half, sige. 10 lang. 20, guys, 20. Okay, habulin natin tong 20. Kaya yan.
Now Cobb.
Points per points lang. Defense by play.
Pass to Fresh.
1 by 1. Play by play. Oh my goodness, depensa ko yun.
Outside Cobb.
Ooh.
Solid play on the low
Fudge,
block.
walang
and that
depensa.
one's good.
This has been a showcase for Hendricks tonight. He knows a lot of eyes are on him around the country.
Kala
He's
mo,
making
ah.
it crystal clear just how talented he is. Guys, here's a look at Teddy Edwards, another fantastic
Malas
player who's
malas
highly recruited
Shoot
on
mo
the
yan.
Civic Cats team.
Edwards has the raw power and strength
Malas
to
nung
finish his
sa
side
akin.
against just about anyone. He moves very well for his size and is a natural finisher at the rim. He's definitely going to make some college people extremely
Potek,
happy. in
pinaul
short
ko
time.
lang. Pinaul
And
ko
the
lang.
Cats depend on Edwards to rebound the ball.
Oh,
He
rebound din.
knows this and
Nice
takes
one.
this responsibility very seriously.
1 rebound, third. Ngayon lang ako naka-rebound
Junior inside. Out to Sheffield.
Screen.
Pass to Zadirko. Black covered by Splitter.
Pasa. Dakdak ko to.
Junior.
Pasa
And that
tayo.
finds the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time from
Okay.
Marceda.
Konti na lang.
Men
22 na lang, guys.
Junior taking the
22,
contact
what the
well
fudge?
and finding a way to score.
Grabe ka.
Outside Cobb.
Ayo. Ay, babalibin ako. Sige nga, lapitan natin.
Right around a minute and a half
Aba.
played here in the third.
Traveling. Buti nga sa'yo.
And that's only their first turnover
na-traveling
of the
sila,
game,
oh.
taking terrific care of the ball.
Binabaros tayo, guys. Ilan ko? Anong quarter na? Third? 27. Grabe, lumaki lang yung lamang.
And 3/4 of
Grabe,
play
ganun
in
ba kaya pag wala ako?
This one already looks out of reach. Fourth quarter just getting going. The Cats have run away with things and have been relentless with their play.
And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all season long. There's a good chance he'll get some offers from great schools to play at the next level.
Sige, pasukan mo. Sige ka, tula ka sa akin.
And here
Layo
is
nan.
Porter. Out to the wing. Shoots. Nice
Oh,
shot
green.
from the wing. Going back to
Sibet
Junior, the
cuts.
offers from colleges, guys. It seems like a
Salamat kayo,
lot will get
injured
at
ako.
least an invite from some major schools.
And they'd be foolish not to
Uy.
offer him a scholarship
Uy.
at this point. He's proved time and time
Subukan
again this
mo.
season that this is just the tip of the iceberg for him. Junior could be a huge
What the
player
fudge
at
yung
the
free
college
throw ko,
level.
guys. Nahihirapan talaga ako. Oh,
And
Almost,
that
ano naman,
coming up
45
empty,
lang.
missing 'em both.
It's funny
Agaw.
to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even
no choice na
thinking
tayo,
about
kundi mang
basketball.
agaw.
He was focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
Nakakatakot naman.
Pass to Porter. Bean
Pull the trigger. Okay.
expanding his range. It's hauled in by
Hindi ko pa rin
Mason.
na-rebound.
It's Doug Evans on the wing. He's guarded by Wang. Back to Junior from 8 feet. And right on
Uy,
through
grabe,
with another
lakas.
basket. He's now 5 for 9.
Pasok lang ng
And
pasok,
the
tara.
Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior tenacious on these physical
Fourth quarter na, 3
finishes.
minutes na lang. Agaw. Desperado na ako, guys.
To the inside. Junior comes up with the block. And he recovers.
Papalang kita.
A little over a minute and a half gone by
Limon
here
din
in
na
the
lang.
fourth. And as many expected, the Cats just
Pasa
too
mo.
much to handle. Their loaded roster
Wala ka
getting
pa
a
eh.
big lead going here in the second half.
You can find an answer for Cobb. You can find an answer for Davidson, or maybe Edwards.
Wala na,
You
wala na.
can't answer for
Pagod.
all of them.
Nice one.
That's
Nice
when
play.
the Eagles are finding out, and tonight it's been all Civic Cats. They are pounding the ball inside the paint right now.
Oh, absolutely, and successfully at it. They've only missed one of their last 6 shots in the paint. Keep at it until someone stops you.
And again, no good from Louisiana.
And the coaches can't be happy with that ugly possession.
Nice one.
I agree. Probably not the shot that they wanted.
Let's
Shots
go.
good by Mason.
Awesome work in close from Mason. Sensing an opportunity to score and going for it.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through now. Wang outside. Newark East grabs the miss.
Pasa, bro.
Junior with it. Picked up by Porter. And the shot goes down.
2
They're
points,
getting a
2
lot better
rebounds,
now, but
11
still a
assists.
long way to go
11
to
pass
get all the
points
way
pala.
back into this.
At least we can see the fire.
Medyo
still
GG tayo
burning.
dito,
They
ah.
haven't given up. They picked it up at both.
And that'll do it. The Louisiana Northeast Civic Cats have won the Battle of Brooklyn.
Pagbigyan,
The top
guys.
team in the nation looked the part as they took down several teams.
Injured
to
ako,
come
guys.
away with
Injured
the
ako.
Invitational title.
Just exceptional. When you look at the talent that the Civic Cats have on their roster, it seems overwhelming this is going to be the case. The Eagles put up a fight, but Cobb and the rest of the Civic Cats were just too much for them.
Injured ako,
And
guys.
when it comes
Madaya
down
sila.
to it, the Civic Cats were supposed to win this. That's the level of success
UCLA
they
ako,
expect.
guys.
The talent.
UCLA.
Man, that's gonna.
Injured lang naman ako eh. Kaya ganyan laro ko eh. Kung yan eh, mga pang
Man,
MVP
this is
yan.
it. College. Atmosphere, the tradition, the coaching.
1 month later na ako. Galing na ako, guys. Uy, choose sa school, guys. Anong school maganda dito? UCLA. Patay na. UCLA. Ano bang pinakasikot? Michigan, Texas Raid, Oklahoma, Gonzaga Bulldogs. Gonzaga Bulldogs. May damit ako nito dito. Dahil lang doon. Sige, ito na lang. Gonzaga Bulldogs sa...
You made the right choice, Junior.
You made the right choice. Gonzaga Bulldogs. Kasi may damit ako ditong Gonzaga Bulldogs ata. Yari na. NBA na talaga, oh. Hey. Look at that go. Sibadek ito kwitsa. Wow. Skibadek ka. Lega na. NBA. Okay, Gonzaga. Gonzaga Sisters ba pinili ka? Easy.
Living and grinding, hustling and hey.
Yari na.
All right, y'all. Let's bring it in.
Let's bring it in. Ay, eto na. Hindi na ako injured, guys. Tatalunin ko kapwa ako Bulldogs, guys. Okay, hindi na injury. Nako. Mga laruan ito, mga pang-highlights na, oh. Look at that spin, guys. Oh, fudge. Ipasa mo. Agaw yan. Bagal mag-react, ha. Sala. Pasa mo sa akin. Galing ka, ha. Tinatapikan mo ako, ha. Tinatapikan mo lang ako, ha. Ano? Kita mong signature move ko yan. Wala palang pagod to. Sige, kailangan takbo ng takbo. Walang pagod eh. JJ Bonel. Go, tira. Huwag kang matakot. Practice lang eh. Agaw yan. Okay. Nice one. Pasa mo. Ay! Buhaya din to sa baga. Papakitang gilas. Pakitaan natin to ng agaw. Sige ka. Papakitang gilas ka, ha. Wala kang pakitang gilas dito. Subukan mo. Pasa sa akin. Ang tindi rin ang mukha nyo eh. Ayaw nyo mamasa eh. Easy. Ross Balods, maglalaro muna kayo NBA eh. Uy, rebound. Mukha mo, re-reboundan mo ako. Baka gusto mong pinapakita kita ng spin moves dyan. Ay, potek. Parang free throw ko lang yun, ah. Matindi sa free throw to. Showcasing, ha? Showcasing ba gusto mo? Oh, D-ball. Pasa, panis ka. Take it to the hoop talaga. Volleyball. Grabe, parang Zion Williams lang datingan ito. Gonzaga University. Hey, pasa. Hey, and one. Fudge. Subukan mong tumre. Sala yan. Dito. Hindi ka na makakashoot eh. Shoot pa yun. Dapat ito yung na 100 points ko na to eh. Nakakadwa eh. Pinapakita mo pa akong dribbling. Subukan mo. Nice defense ka. Pasa mo sa akin yan. Gusto ko sa'yo. Hey, spin moves. Hey. Rebound. Hey. Rebound. Hey. Hindi nyo kami kaya sa rebound. Talbog kayo sa amin sa rebound. Ba. Agaw ka. Fudge. Okay, sala yan. Pass break sa akin. Hindi kayo may pass break yan. Kitang-kita naman eh. Spin moves. Putik buhaya. Sorry. Sorry guys, 6 points lang tayo. Hindi tayo makashooting eh. Wala nga sa free throw eh. Shooting pa kaya to. Pumasok lang to. Papasukan na lang natin. Tara. Wala nga patig eh. Walang kulay ah. Ba't walang kulay yun? Akin na yan. Tatapalan na kita eh. Pasa mo sa akin. Holy ka, napaka-aggressive mo. Walan dyan to. Ang aggressive eh. Pakitaan nga natin yan. Balik. Ibalik mo. Hindi ka marunong mag-dribble. Balik ulit. Sapa. Hawiin mo. Diba? Volleyball. Uy, grabe naman yun. Ang hina mo naman, bro. Ang hina mo. Ang tatag ng loob mo. Ang hina ng loob mo, bro. Akin lahat yan. 5 rebounds. 10 rebounds to. Tara, pasa mo. Mala Lebron. Look at that assist, guys. Uy, akin yan. Bigay mo sa akin yan. Agaw yan. Agaw na naman yan. Sige, subukan mo yung pasa. Green. 7 points lang kayo. Mahiya naman kayo. Pasa mo sa akin. Ipasa mo sa akin. Uy. Ba? Ang tindi ng mukha mo. Papasa lang ng ganun eh. Pa 10 points ako eh. Tibay ng mukha nun ah. Yung mamasa. Pass break din. Ganun lang kasi. Pass break. Ang laki-laking tao nito eh. Ito na naman si kaagawang kita. Ang tindi ng mukha nito. Isa din tayo. Wala na akong grade sa'yo eh. Takaw. Ayan kasi, ang tagalipasa. Nice deep. Takaw kasi sa bola eh. Okay na yan. Akin na yan. Hindi natin pampasahan yan. Napakatakaw sa bola eh. Kakahiram lang namin ng bola eh. Uy! Hindi mo ko kaya, Bloods. Free throw, perfect. Pag hindi perfect to, auto sala eh. Sabi sa inyo guys eh. Kailangan perfect. Napakadaya ng NBA sa akin. Nice one! Let's go! Ganyan. Sige, subukan mo. Pasa na agad dito sa akin, huwag dyan. Madamot yun sa bola eh. bro. Akin yan. Napakadamot. Intindi mo, sala yan. 5 rebounds pa lang ako. Akin na, kailangan ko ng more rebounds to come. Uy, napakatindi ng mukha mo. Hindi na nga ako makashoot ng free throw. Nice, nice, nice. 47, salamat. Junior. Bam! Ba't junior pangalan ko? Lester Villegas to eh. Siguro alias lang. Pangat ng alias to sa akin Junior pa, parang ano yan Ito si Buhaya oh. Bili, papakitang gilas pa ako. Let's go! Buhaya. 15 points, 5 rebounds. Tatapalan ko pa to, kala mo Bawal ka tumira. Let's go. Grabe. Yung sikong niyang grade na yan, yun. Ang toyo kasi nung kakampi ko. Ayaw kong pasahan. Ang toyo nung isa ayaw kong pasahan. Uy, Cleveland. Lakers. Wala bang Lakers dyan? Lakers. Golden State. Gusto ko siguro yung kakampi para ibibigay ko na lang sa kanya yung bola. Tres lang siya ng tres. Bibigay ko na lang kay Curry yung bola. Shoot na shoot ng tres yun. Panigurado na yun.
Boom!
Boom!
That boom feels...
Boom! Kahit Golden State lang O kaya si LeBron, kahit sige, ako na bahala LeBron, bubuhatin na kita. Tutulungan ka si LeBron sa pagbubuhat ng team.
Hello and welcome. It's time for college basketball, brought to you by 2K
College basketball, okay.
And tonight it'll be the West Virginia Mountaineers going up against the Gonzaga Bulldogs.
Gonzaga
Here with Greg Anthony and
Bulldogs.
Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Looking forward to a hard-fought contest in this one.
Well, you know, that's
Wah, kaya mo ako. Ang laki ko. Compare mo height ko. 2 points. Okay, easy 2 points.
For every game of the season, and because the season's not as long, that plays into it as well.
Yeah, the stamina of a lot of these younger guys can seem bottomless, which only makes these
tumira ka dyan. Ganun layunan.
exciting to watch.
Ubus tayo oras dyan.
Pass to West from
Tira.
outside the arc.
Rebound.
They grab their own
Oh,
miss.
fudge.
And the shot goes in. The popularity of the Mountaineers in West Virginia.
Start agad
Some
ako. Sige.
die-hard fans of this school.
And there aren't any pro teams in the state, so this is the only show in town. West Virginia is all in on their Mountaineers.
Easy.
Not just
Easy.
in hoops, but in all sports.
Volleyball.
And you gotta love how Junior
Gonzaga.
fights to keep
Ako bahala. Ako na bahala sa inyo, Gonzaga
He's a
sisters.
college star now, but deep down, he's still that scrappy high school kid.
Kailangan nyo lang si Lester Villegas. Salamat ka, gato camera ng NBA Kung hindi, talagang durug. Uy, ang galing mo mag-dribble.
The Bulldogs will have it.
Tingnan natin kung pwede baguhin yung camera. Bawal Ba't ikaw nag-dribble? Ako ang point guard
Now Torres. Pass to Crawford.
Pasa mo sa akin.
Here's Junior. Mountaineers with the rebound.
Okay lang. Mali ka. Nako.
Here's
Papal.
Pearson.
Pinasa pa.
Stevenson.
Baba.
Here's Brand. Rejected
Pasa.
by Crawford.
Ang buhaya mo talagang number 9 ka. Papatrade na kita. Kanina ka pang number 9 ka. Trade na talaga kita.
Junior, guarded by Pearson.
Patrade na si number 9. Walang jowa. Ayaw akong pasahan
Without a doubt, the big name from West Virginia is Jerry
Kakaduwa na
West,
si number 9
the man who would go on to become the logo of the NBA. He's all over the record book.
Pinipigilan niya ang pagiging malakas ko dito
And he can time his passes.
Walang dyan si number 9. Okay.
Wow, what an assist.
Uy, look at that pass. Easy pass.
It's good.
Showing he has has
Yung
the
number 9
ability
pa-trade
to
na lang.
read a defense. Junior,
Nakakaaduwa na.
fantastic pass to set up a teammate.
Guys, when you talk about Jerry West and West Virginia, he is an absolute hero for the school.
He was not just a hero for the school, but for the entire state. Jerry West put basketball on the map for West Virginia. I can't imagine anybody impacting the game for the Mountaineers more than he did.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Uy, sali yan. 1v1 pa lang ako. Sa patong buhaya eh.
Pass to Junior.
Yun ang mga pasahan.
Benjamin. Yes! And it's Junior picking up the
May hina tong kakampi ko eh. Hindi marunong mamasa eh. Gusto ko lang ng bola kasi gusto kong i-share yung ball ng maganda. Hindi kasi itong kagaya ng kakampi ko nito.
Here's Brand.
Pass break lang eh. Kaya Lakers kasi eh, pass break points sila din eh. Magaling yun eh. Pero tinalo sila ng Golden State kanina. Saga ka. Nice! Ayun ang gusto kong kakampi. Namamasa. Pakita mo yun ang dakdak. Wag muna. Injured na kasi eh.
And you know, the freshman from Newark, they call him Junior. He was a football player for a few years, but then switched to basketball his senior year in high school. Getting an invite to play with this program seems like a good switch for him.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between
Player
area.
to dati,
Really
laki-laki nito
keeps
eh.
the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Easy.
In the basket for the 4th time.
Itlog ko,
He's a
teka.
healthy 4 for 6.
Bastos
And
kaya,
that's
anong
10
hawak
straight
itlog.
points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area
Look
off.
at that defense.
Pass to Harden.
Hardin? Hardin? Hardin yung pangalan niya. Uy. Kaya mo na yan, kaya mo na yan.
For the finish. And it's Red Thompson
Buhaya
with the
kayo.
jam.
Thompson showing you some determination.
Gayabang ka pa. Hindi mo ako kaya. 1v1 pa tayo.
Now a timeout called by West Virginia.
Well,
Wait lang.
Junior with it.
Easy.
And
Siko pa na perfect
so
eh.
he draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to
Bo,
shoot
bo, bo,
two.
balbasero. Bigotero
And you see
pala.
the talent that Junior already has. It makes you wonder why he didn't
points,
switch from football
50%.
sooner.
and you can't ignore the strength that Junior shows on the court. The nuance of the game will just come with time. But this program sees something in him and feels he could be a blue chip prospect.
You know, they've come close on a few occasions in the
Basa.
past, but West
Yung
Virginia is
pinasa sa
still
akin, ako na bahala
looking
eh.
for its first title. In 1959,
Free throw na
they were
naman.
runners-up,
Hinahinang
and they
sa
made
free
the
throw.
Final Four in 2010.
And no good this time on the one-and-one opportunity.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
For the Mountaineers, they are rarely a high seed. They've never been a #1 seed.
They were a 2 seed in 2010 and a 3 seed in
Bakit?
2016.
Sinusubukan mo ko
Other
ha.
than that, they are usually not ranked that high, but they're building something here.
5
and they're
seconds,
pushing
Y
for
Garden.
that first title.
No, buti nga sa'yo, kahit di ko alam yung nangyari. Aka na,
They're
buhaya yan.
being way too casual with the ball.
It's going
Nice
to
one.
cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to
Oh,
playing
ba't yun agad?
smart basketball.
On the wing,
Nice one.
Junior.
Pwersahin mo. Ooh.
Hangs. And he
Easy.
takes it up and lays it in.
Some
Pwersahan.
young players just have that grown man strength.
Grown
Junior
man
taking
strength.
it
Aba, Lebron talaga to.
The defender.
Gonzaga, without a doubt, is a basketball school. The fans up in Spokane
Oh, Gonzaga.
love their Bulldogs.
You know, Gonzaga does not sponsor a ton of athletic teams, and there's no football there
Gonzaga.
either, so basketball is indeed king. Clearly, all of the support that goes to the athletic program is prioritized with basketball.
Here's West. And he can't make that
Ang
one
lakas
in.
nila sa rebound counting.
Pass to Junior.
Dire-diretso lang. Yeah.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up.
Surbol mo
Two
naman
shots
dalawang
coming
free throw.
On the drive, Junior's
Yeah.
athleticism puts the
Okay.
defense off balance. They get sloppy and he nabs
Yeah.
the
Ay,
foul
sumobra.
while getting the shot off.
up. So
Lakas.
after making the first,
Grabe.
he goes 1 for 2.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
And it's the Mountaineers with the ball. It's a 10-point game. 6-second difference between the
Layo
shot
ko,
clock and the
teka.
game clock. Pass to Harden. Here's the three.
Ay, grabe.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from West.
Hindi pa ako maka-perfect shot eh.
Junior outside. And
May
West pulls
contact,
it
may
down.
contact. Mga loko-loko kayo. Hindi kayo marunong tumingin.
Here's Weaver. The teardrop falls in.
Okay.
How
4 minutes.
about
4
that
seconds.
Wonderful floater he has, showing
Go,
off
go,
an
go, 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 go,
exquisite
go, go, go.
touch.
3, 2. Shoot mo yan.
1 second left.
Buhaya ka eh.
And we're through the first quarter of play here, and what's been a good one. Pulled. And the first half of play in the books. You look at the game Junior's having. Talk about his numbers.
He's scoring with real efficiency, making it look pretty easy offensively.
Great shot selection and an instinct for scoring the ball. His talent level is obvious, and he's having his way.
You guys, West Virginia, they've come alive in the last few seasons. Also, they went through a change of conferences not too long ago.
For so long, the Mountaineers were playing in a conference on the East Coast. Now they are facing off against teams like
Rebound ko
Oklahoma
pala.
and
Hindi ko na
Texas
naalagaan eh.
Tech. A lot more travel time involved from West Virginia, but so far they've
4
held up
assists
pretty
na ako.
good.
3 assists
Good
lang.
look. He'll make that one most of the time.
The
Ba,
Mountaineers
magaling
trail
ka mag-spin mo.
to the inside. Brand.
Kapal ka.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Both shots good
Hey.
from the stripe. Now here's Junior. Knocked away. And the ball out of play.
Ay, grabe,
The
ang
Mountaineers
galing.
will have it.
Salamat ka. Laki ng katawan ko kasi.
Here's Pearson.
And what a powerhouse program Gonzaga has built here. Little by little, they have established themselves as a major player in
Nahihina ko, ah.
college hoops. Easily the biggest
Sala
ranked
naman.
college program in the
Patay.
Midwest.
Okay na, game na, game na.
That's the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Gonzaga in the lead.
At tatakot kasi ako tumira sa perimeter.
Junior up top. Guarded by Pearson. Torres outside. Back to Junior.
Uy, nice one.
And
Loko-loko to,
2
ang layo
free throws
mo.
coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That's on Pearson.
Boy, Junior
Dalawang
does a
perfect
nice
lang.
job with the pump fakes. Really hard to predict when he's going to get
Ang
that
damot
defender
ng
off
dalawang
balance.
perfect ah.
He's off on the second. And Gonzaga, you guys, has gone from scrappy underdog to an
Free throw lang
absolute
talaga ang da.
force. They are an elite program.
For years, Gonzaga has been unchallenged in conference play, absolutely dominating the conference they play in. And, you know, this school has always
Nakuha ko
had a
din.
great record and is not afraid to schedule
Sige
tough. I think all of that is why
And one.
Gonzaga has been so
Fuck.
successful.
And the
No
shot is
foul.
good.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Ba,
Pearson
panis.
outside. Pass to White. Pearson. And stolen by Junior.
Well, The West Virginia team
Dakdak
has
mo
seen
naman.
some improvement the last
Damot,
few years.
hindi na nadadagdak.
Several strong seasons in a row. They were right in line for a high seed before the virus canceled the tournament.
Virus nga eh. Virus yung...
White with it. Now here's Pearson. Right side, Hernandez. Kicks out to Pearson.
Green, walang green light.
And
Nice,
again, it's the Mountaineers missing. And with the Mountaineers, they've had some great recruiting classes.
Uy, sure
Well,
ball.
this team is improving and the
Oh,
future is
sa-
really bright. I think they've got a great coach in
Napatira ako
place,
dun ah.
and there's a lot of
Sir muna ako, nahihina ako.
Baba ng field goal ko.
Balo daw oh. NBA muna ako, wait lang. Game.
excitement around the program.
The three. Three-pointer is on target.
Okay, bawi.
Three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Junior up top, guarded by Pearson. Here's Junior.
Easy spin. Ay, Podge! Ang ganda ng ano ko. Ang ganda ng spin ko, guys, actually.
Here's Tavares. Lets the three fly. And
Ay,
Pearson
tae.
gets a three.
Man, the triples keep
Game na.
falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Ah, mali.
It's Levens on the wing.
Isa
Back
pa.
to Junior. In for his
Walang foul
seventh
talaga
make
tong
in
maliit na
14
to.
attempts. Well, this marks the first contest with the school for Junior. He hasn't been playing organized ball for too long, but he has learned very quickly.
Hey, there's no denying it. He's a bit raw, without question, but the coaching staff
Kala
thinks
mo
he'll
makaka-rebound ka
improve
sa akin.
rapidly. The athleticism and
Sige,
skill,
subukan mo ako.
evident and obvious, just a matter of time before he smooths it out. You got to remember now, he only played 1 year in high school.
White with it, and it's Booker picking him up. They get it back. Paul, and stolen by Booker.
Oh, loko-loko ka.
Levens outside.
Oh,
It's Levens on the wing.
Okay.
Back to Junior.
nice one. Easy.
Misses off the right iron. And here are the Mountaineers now. They trail by 3.
Ginagawa mo.
White outside. Pass to Pearson. White. The wing on the left side. Shoots the
Depensa.
fader. Paul can't hit.
Pasa.
Hangs in the air.
Assist.
And
Let's
Booker
go.
with the lay-in. Good.
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around
Huwag
the
tayo
basket.
masyadong buhaya,
He
game.
made that reverse look easy.
Timeout called here. The
Timeout muna.
Mountaineers decide to talk things over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers
Mapapa-timeout ka na lang talaga sa
Taking
galing
care
ko.
of the basketball is the #1 priority right now.
So it's Gonzaga picking up the win.
And this was a total team effort.
Uy, ano yung panalo na ako?
With the mediocre
Oo nga pala,
performance
halftime lang
Yeah,
dito.
I don't think he stood out perhaps the way we expected him to, but a win's a win, and hey, there's always the next time to go after it too.
And for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Ay, ano yung meron? Hindi ka mabasa ng ayos ah. Basta malakas. Interested na team sa akin. Ano, Golden State saka Lakers.
I'm saying you want to play on a higher level, right? I don't care if it's
Pero parang Rockets yung suot ng damit ah. Drop projection. Dapat maging first pick ako dito eh. First pick. Kahit ano, basta first pick.
Welcome everyone to our presentation of college basketball. We have what promises to be a great game ahead of us. In this game, we'll see the Florida Gators against the Gonzaga.
Asan ba camera? Wala yung camera eh. Nakakainis yung camera.
Joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt, and I think this is going to be a really interesting contest.
I have to agree with you, but
Tara
both
dito.
of these teams have plenty of exciting young talent. There
Scene
should be at
one.
least a few surprises tonight.
Well, you know, in college basketball,
Grabe
the
naman,
teams
ba't
and
hindi ako makashoot?
players are
Ang gaganda ng mga pasok ko.
evolving. That's a big part of what makes this season so much fun to watch.
Diaz outside. Palmer from beyond the arc. They grab their own miss.
Okay, rebound tayo, rebound. Sorry. Hindi naman pala ako pinapass breakan din.
Offensive glass getting it done. And guys, Junior is as raw of a player as they get. He didn't start playing organized ball until recently, but this program believes in him.
And you know, he only played his senior year of high school as far as basketball goes, but that was enough
Easy.
to impress this coach to offer him a spot on the team. And you can see the raw athleticism and the skills
Easy,
are
dog.
starting to come along nicely too.
Pass to Diaz.
Pakito Diaz.
Outside Palmer. Diaz up top. And here's Lawson. Nice spin off the left rim, and it goes in.
And doesn't take Diaz long to spot the wide open man. He's always ready to exploit the defense's weakness.
Here's Crawford.
Uy, grabe assist. Lakas.
Now Palmer. Bayless outside. Back to Palmer.
Nice one, defense.
Not gonna go that time. And it's Gonzaga the other way. Junior outside. Thompson on the wing.
Sibuaya to. Oh, galing. Assist ulit.
Gonzaga again with the bucket.
Nice one.
And a smart basketball player. Thompson doesn't neglect the mid-range, and he'll take what the defense gives him.
You know, one thing you can really count on is the Gators are going to be tough now. I mean, this
Maligaw,
program is so
maligaw.
consistent at putting together a tough team year to year.
Despite
ako ng
being
assist,
in a
ang ganda
tough
yun.
conference, they'll usually make the tournament and have a solid record.
Here's Crawford.
Assist din yun.
Banked in off the glass.
Hindi.
Got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Bayless outside. Back to Palmer. Pass to Diaz. Bayless. To the paint. Diaz can't get it to go.
Pinasadya ko yan.
Junior drives in. Mercer with some nice D. And here are
Alex
the
Mercer.
Gators now. To the middle. Lawson. And slammed
Salamat
up
ka,
by
hindi ako
Lawson.
dadakdak. Hindi kasi
You know,
nagdadakdak
we
po.
can't can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Patay ka.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the
Free
way
throw ko
up that
talaga ang
time,
baba.
so he'll shoot 2 here.
Have to display disciplined defense against
Baba
Junior.
ng free
You
throw
don't
nito.
want to bail out guys with his kind of skill set.
So both teams
Kakaawat
making
sa
some
free
changes
throw.
here.
Mamaya magpapataas ako ng stats.
Now here's Bayless. Booker covering.
And one of the legendary recruiting classes for the Gators, that 2004 class. The starting 5 and 6th men all went on to play pro ball. They call themselves the 04s for the year they all enrolled.
Ba.
Now
Gawin
here's
na kita.
Palmer. And Palmer gets double teamed. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Let's go from 3. And the Gators get it back. Tries again. Fisher with the bucket.
Sure
That was
ball.
a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to
Easy.
how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Well, Junior takes a lot of pride in slashing inside and finishing. He's showing you right there how dangerous he can be in that kind of situation.
Palmer for 3.
Oh.
Buries the long range
Green
shot.
light.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Gonzaga calls timeout.
Booker, Crawford, Keith. Fourth quarter. Second. Oo nga pala, last quarter na pala to.
Here's Junior. Nice.
Nice
1
one.
for 7 from the floor with that shot.
You know, you look around
Eight.
the landscape
Eight na lang
of
lamang
college
nila. Lamang pala sila
basketball,
8.
Gonzaga
Okay.
was clearly a trailblazer as far as mid-majors go. I mean, we're talking about one of the most
Nako, counted
feared
pa.
mid-major schools in the country, and it's been that way for a couple of decades now.
Mid-major schools now get a lot more respect, and largely in part because of Gonzaga.
It used to be the rankings ignored you if you weren't from a major conference. But Gonzaga
Hirap ng free throw ko.
changed that with quality wins over big-name schools. You can't ignore the sustained success
Nice
of
one.
a school like Gonzaga.
Perfect lang dapat to.
Both shots
Nice
good
one.
from the
Thank
stripe.
you.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
Defense. Thank you. Nice defense.
Another shot. Lawson misses. Gonzaga trailing here. Here's Junior. Palmer with some nice
Fuck.
D.
Bakit mo ko dinipensahan? Sama mo.
To the inside. Diaz.
Nice D.
Good, and Palmer gets the assist.
And the defender is
Tara,
all over
bilis, kailangan
Diaz
natin
here.
makascore na.
But the Florida
Sala
guard
papasok ko. Nice
just
one, assist.
buckles down
Shoot.
and forces his way through. And really just unselfish
8 points, okay, 8
basketball on
points.
the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
The roster of the alumni for the Gators, pretty impressive. You look at some great NBA players on that list that
Tira na.
did their college
Tira na.
basketball playing at Florida.
Some of the big names in the
Wasting
league,
a lot of time,
Brad
bro.
Beal, Al Horford, they were stars here
Ta,
in Florida
depensa
before making
naman.
the jump. Overall,
Sorry,
the
ako,
Gators
akin.
can be counted on to supply a fair amount of NBA
1 minute na
players
lang, kailangan
at
tayo mas
any
score.
given time.
Here's Junior.
Tira mo na yan. Shoot mo na yan.
Back up. Lawson with the block.
Sorry sa akin, guys.
And they're on the break.
Papalaking ko free throw ko. Free throw muna.
It's not gonna go for him.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Count that bucket.
And making buckets
40.
inside. If you're junior and you want to play in the NBA, it's one of the things you need in your game.
Tira na. Uy, putik.
Diaz with the ball. Junior's there. Diaz with the basket.
Boy, he's been a
Dire-diretso
rock
na,
of
40.
offensive support so far.
Magiging
When
8 points
they've needed
to,
a
8
basket,
points.
They've turned to him.
8 points, 8 points.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Ang hirap ng free throw, guys. Kailangan itong taasan.
Junior taking it hard to the bucket. No fear
50
in
lang
that
lagi
young man.
kahit mga ano. Hindi ko na maka-perfect lagi ito.
And here are the Gators now. Lawson with it. Diaz. He's covered by Thompson.
16 seconds na lang.
Lawson misses.
25 it is.
Junior outside. With 4 on the clock. 2 on the clock. And
grabe, ang lakas.
You have to be disciplined on defense. Fighting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Grabe yun, kayang-kaya.
So we conclude the first half.
Papataas ako.
They're up by...
Papatas tayong ano. Tapos na yun eh.
And through the first half of play,
hindi pa tapos?
Junior's performance stands
Ba't kanina parang natapos agad?
With real efficiency, making it look pretty easy
okay. Ayun nga, first quarter pa lang. Okay.
His talent level is obvious and he's having his way.
The Florida Gators have long been a football powerhouse. They were a football school. It wasn't until about 20 years ago that they really became a basketball program, and the basketball program could say the same thing.
And now both programs are some of the most respected in the country. The school's large enough to be fanatical about both sports. With the athletic talent in Florida, both programs always have some great athletes coming in.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Yeah.
Pass to Diaz. Back to Bayless. Palmer with it. Beyond the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
Hey, you know, the Gators run their offense through Palmer because he's a good decision maker. They count on him to make good decisions and good plays and to keep the ball moving for their team.
Torres, defended by Diaz. Back to Junior. The basket good off the assist from Torres.
Nice job
perfect lang.
For the easy deuce.
The Gators leading. And here's Palmer. There's the 3.
Diaz na naman.
And Benjamin pulls it down.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Patay ka, pasa, tira.
Like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
You know, you look at the tournament history for the Bulldogs. Early on, they were always underdogs under this coaching staff, but now they're usually a top seed in the tournament.
Lawson shot's good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Junior. Rebound by the Gators.
And
you guys, for the Zags, they're still looking for that first championship.
They came so close in 2017. I thought that could be their year. Their bench was the great freshman class of Collins and Hachimura, but they are always in it. Shouldn't be long.
Ilan? 7 minutes. 10 pa din.
Here's Junior. And stolen by Batista. And the Gators call time here.
Kinuha na lang ako. Sabay tinaymotan ako.
And the Gators making a switch here. And stolen by Junior.
Aba, papadaktakin ako.
Oh my goodness, what a slam from Junior. Where did that come from?
I did not expect to see that tonight.
Yung dumaktak rin sa akin.
Contest level throwdown there.
He pulled that out of nowhere. That's going to be on highlight reels for years.
Akin na.
Here's Booker.
Well, you know, he's one of the greatest players of all time as a former Bulldog, and I'm speaking, of course, of John Stockton, the Hall of Famer. He helped put this program on the map.
Stockton was dominant at the college level as a senior. Led the conference in points, assists, and steals. It's not a surprise that his was the first number to be retired by the program.
Pass to Bayless. Now Diaz. Waters.
Waters.
Out to Diaz. Shoots over Jameson. And the Gators tack on 2 more.
And how eager is
Hindi na
Diaz
bumaba.
there
Yakin
to
na
give
yan.
the Gators some points.
Madamot
When he
ka.
finds a mid-range look, he is not one to second guess. He's just looking to fill it up.
And Junior gets it to go.
23 points na ako.
Here's Bayless.
Walang jutong nakatayong ito.
Pass to Waters. Diaz. Here's the floater. Rejected by Crawford.
Ano, hingi ka ngayon? O, hindi ngayon kita papasahan.
Junior.
Ah,
Now here's Lovin.
salamat ka. Ino.
Back to Junior.
Nice.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive,
Okay.
but they're also playing.
6 na lang, oh.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought them back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
Depensa mo yan, ha? Didepensa ko na
Here's
to.
Waters. Bayless outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Waters. Over Booker. And
Ay, grabe,
that
shoot
one's
pa
good.
din.
Waters. The spectacle of college
Ayan,
basketball
hindi
is
ka
certainly
makasalit.
one of its big draws. These young
Saan
athletes
ka
are
naman
giving
naaasa mamaya?
100% effort for every minute of the game.
Oh,
That's why I think you get such an exciting
Tagal kasi.
pace for these games at this level. These players are really hungry to go out
Sala.
there and prove themselves on the big national stage.
Yeah, every player on the floor is
nice
looking
one.
to have a
One ka.
career-making performance. Who knows? Could be some NBA scouts out there in the crowd tonight.
Junior inside, covered by Fisher.
pasa.
Pass to Crawford.
Ay, pasa. Shoot mo.
The shot
Nice
from
one,
the
lakas.
post is good.
Nice.
When the
Well
size
played.
advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now a
Pogi naman ito.
timeout called by Florida.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up.
So the Gators win it.
And, you know, it didn't result in a victory, but I still have to give credit where credit's due. Junior played a
25
heck of a
points,
game.
5 rebounds, 3 assists.
Or mail it in down the
Tatay tayo.
stretch.
Kailangan na
Kept
mag-plus
playing,
ng free
kept
throw.
competing right up to the last minute. And
Una shoot ko lahat ng
that's
free
all
throw.
you can ask for from your star player.
And for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Uy, mid-second round na ako. Interesadong team. Wala pa rin.
Junior, why'd you dunk the ball like that?
Aba, bakit? Ayaw mo yung windmill? Ayaw pa ng windmill ko. Toyo talaga yun. May animation. Tingnan natin. Gusto ko yung tira niya si Kobe. Kobe nga. Kobe naman pala eh. Ba't appearance. Progression. Ayun pala. 320 points na ako. Free throw. Unahin na natin free throw, guys. Ito palang left. Free throw. Calculating upgrade cost. Bawal pang mag-upgrade. Walang yung free throw to. Don't say. Continue na nga lang. Continue lang, wala kang magagawa eh.
You know Alex Williams. Airball Alex Williams?
You don't know her show, bro? What?
Ay, ito nga yung buhaya, kaya pala di ako pinapasahan.
I'm sure she'll hype you on the show.
Okay, and if I don't?
Ayun nga, hindi na mamasa. Kaya pala di niya ako pinapasahan, okay? Dadakdakan kita sa mukha. Kaya pala di mo ako pinapasahan. Ha? Magkaaway tayo.
Hello and welcome. It's time for college basketball, brought to you by 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Gonzaga Bulldogs going up against the UCLA Bruins. Joined at the table by Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt, and no question this game tonight should be a fun one.
Just listen to that crowd. College fans sure know how to get lit and worked up. They fire their teams up with that energy.
Both of these teams want to send their fans home happy.
Pasa, ang bunoy!
Also your friends and classmates. That's just extra motivation to accept.
Nice job that time by Bell, running the floor. Great energy. Coaches appreciate that.
Well, UCLA has one of the richest histories of any school in college hoops. The wins, the legacies they've created. Hard for any other school to match the lore that UCLA has.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Carter outside. Kelly. Now here's Sheldon. Here's Bell.
Depensa naman, patulong naman ako at nawala nga ako.
And some can argue,
Dadamot
guys,
niya.
that UCLA is still the name in college hoops.
You know, that's certainly the case on the West Coast. I mean, the UCLA Bruins have an easy time recruiting top talent because of their great pedigree and history. The prestige of the program is something that I don't think will ever fade.
Carter outside. Back to Bell. Kelly. Pass to Bell. Lets the three fly. The shot off that time. Now the Bulldogs take it the other way. Torres up top. Kelly covering. Here's Benjamin. Over Jones. And
Buhaya, kailangan ko talaga humingi ng pasa.
Here's Kelly. And he gets the friendly
Buhaya,
spin.
bruh.
That one drops. One of the most amazing moments in the history of UCLA, and there's a ton to choose from, was their incredible 88-game win streak.
Kailangan pa humingi ng pasa dun sa isa.
Anything like that again. The team was ranked #1 in the polls for about 2.5 years straight. It's hard to fathom a winning streak that long.
Sure ball.
Kudos.
Very early, napaka ano nun.
Junior right side, pass to Crawford.
Tagal pa magpasa.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The Bruins trailing. Outside Kelly. Now here's Jones. Carter outside.
Double screen, sabay.
Bell with it. It's in. That's
Walang
his third
depensa
field
na
goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Despite Bell's lack of size, he still fights for the prize. He's not afraid of the interior at all.
High post, Crawford. Torres. Pass to Junior. Here's Benjamin. And the shot goes down.
Assist yun,
And
assist.
the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
You guys, when you look at the stretch UCLA had in the 60s and 70s, it all came from having dominant centers.
Lou Alcindor, now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was followed by Bill Walton, an equally dominant force.
Tapal ka
Both
sana.
were great pros, but in college, they were
Salamat
on
ka.
another level.
Nice one.
Here's Junior. It's stolen by Jones.
Nagawan ako.
Here they come. On up the court. Kelly with the bucket.
Thumbs
Man, what a
up.
pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And the Bulldogs call time here.
Every time out, a chance to...
Okay. First up pa din.
Carter outside. McGee. Pass to Buckets. Here's Carter. McGee with the ball. Carter outside. Gonzaga leading. Thompson outside. Pass to Junior.
I-reverse pa. Pero shoot naman.
Some young players just have that grown man strength. Junior taking it right to the defender.
Well, when you win as much as UCLA has in the past and currently, it starts with talent. UCLA has always been great at producing NBA players. Take a look at all the former Bruins in the NBA, and it indeed is an impressive list.
And some of the big stars in the NBA today are Bruins. Guys like
Kailangan ko rumibon. Kailangan ko rumibon.
No matter what the era is, you know UCLA is going to have NBA level talent.
Junior inside. He's guarded by Carter.
What the fudge? Kobe na nga. Kobe nga tira ko eh. Ang
The
ganda eh.
opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Carter outside. There's the three. Crawford with the rebound.
Kobe nga natin tira. Kobe.
Torres, right side.
Nice.
The basket good off the assist from Thompson.
You know, Thompson is really an effective combo guard, but in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive too.
Pass to Buckets. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Now here's Junior. D right on him.
One.
And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, you look at this kid, Junior, and he snuck away from home to play on the streets of New York, and he brings that grit and tenacity, plays hard and relentless. And, you know, Junior, the son of the legendary Duke, you know, Duke was a standout from Newark in his own right. But unfortunately and sadly, he passed just before Junior started playing organized basketball.
And you have to wonder if that's what spurred Junior to take up the family sport. Junior has probably heard all about the greatness of Duke his whole life. Now it's time for him to write his own name in Newark lore.
You know what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Bulldogs up by
9 points, 1 rebound.
And through the first half of play, what about Junior's performance stands out?
He's contributing. I mean, solid, not spectacular.
Altab. Anong graphics? Uy, sorry. Need face reveal. Mga Lord, sorry. Ngayon lang ako nakapagbasa. Ang graphics preset mo, medium.
We'll
medium.
See if that's the game plan here tonight.
And lots of contact
medium
there.
Lods, medium.
Shot, and he'll shoot two. That one on Carter.
Always
nice one, nakakaatong ko.
Strong inside. Junior draws contact.
Wala na. Napansin kasi.
And it's the Bruins ball. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Sheldon. Puts up a three.
Oh, walang green.
The Bruins
rebound.
Back to Carter. Bell. Now Kelly. The second chance effort. Excellent D there
backs
from
out.
Torres.
Nice one.
Well, it's all about winning for UCLA. They own the record for the most titles in college hoops.
The fudge.
An incredible 11 championship banners at their gym.
Green eh.
2 points. That one goes in.
And that's how you do it.
Kay Junior may pass. Junior. Ginagalit niyo si Junior ko. Junior, let's go!
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
You guys, all those titles add such a mystique to the Bruins basketball program.
Well, it was one of the most dominant eras in any sport at any level. The Bruins won most of their titles in the 60s and 70s, and at one point, they won 7 straight and 10 titles in 12
Rebound.
years, never to be repeated.
Sheldon with a block.
Bastos yun ah.
Fast break, here they come. Here's Bell. And another make for the scoring.
Pinapalan ako ah.
His 5th of the game.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Now here's Junior. It's good.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
You can just about count on one former Bulldog joining the league every draft. And Gonzaga's got an impressive roster of NBA players.
All time, the big name is John Stockton. More recently, Rui Hachimura and Domantas Sabonis. Some great talent always finds their way to Gonzaga.
A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Yeah, looking in control at this point.
Footer. Here's Crawford.
Easy.
And there's
Easy
the
assist.
bucket.
Assist yun.
Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Basta comment. Wala naman.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Bell.
Box out na lang ako.
Carter covered by Crawford. Now Sheldon. To the wing, right side.
Ba tumitres?
And misses it off the right
Tumitira
side
lang.
of him.
And another miss.
Correction,
He's
tumitira
having
lang.
a really ugly game.
Ang liit mo pero nadali mo ako dun.
UCLA with the ball. 11-point game. This time for 3. UCLA again missing.
And I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
You guys, many are wondering if Junior is stepping into a leadership role with this team. The fans feel he's a key star to this program's success this season, and he should be a leader.
Tell you what, there are a lot of upperclassmen who can lead the way on this team, and yet you can't argue that Junior has the talent that warrants a leadership role, even though he's only...
Second half.
Bell outside. And it's Gonzaga with the rebound. Thompson, right side. Here's Crawford, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Pass to Martin. Kelly. Martin, he's covered by Thompson. Back to Kelly. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. Torres picks one up. The Bruins making a switch here. And he makes them both. And Gonzaga has possession. 13-point lead. A big part of what elevates the excitement of these college games has got to be the die-hard fans who are so unrelenting in their support of their teams.
You got that right. These crowds stay amped up for the entire
Ba't na ganun agad sila? Alam na naman nilang first free throw.
Second to none.
Yeah, you know, these fans will do about anything to fire their teams up and give them an edge. That's why a lot of these schools really literally think of their fans as the sixth man.
Junior up top. He's covered by Bell. Back to Junior.
Balik mo sa akin.
Pass to Crawford.
Balik mo.
And here's Junior. The rebound by Jones.
Field goal ko 46 tuloy.
And Crawford picks him up defensively.
Kailangan ito mapa 50%.
Crawford with the rebound.
Ang cute.
If they want to, they
50%,
can milk the clock a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Now Torres.
Kana.
Junior.
Uy, persahin kita. Loko-loko ka. Malakas ako. Ito mo strength ko malaki.
And he can't hit that time.
Lumit
So
lalo
the
field goal
Bruins
ko.
will take it the other way. Jones outside for 3.
Rebound.
It's hauled in by Junior.
5 rebounds.
And
Okay.
Gonzaga has possession.
So,
It's a
malaki.
13-point game.
Sorry. Binitin ko na.
Another shot. And stolen away by Bell.
Rebound. Sige, depensa. Re-rebound ako.
Carter outside. Here's Sheldon. Off target from outside.
Multiple defensive stops. Babastusin natin. Huwag na.
Junior outside. So no problem for Gonzaga as they get the win.
Elite na naman field goal ko eh.
Much trouble despite an average game from Junior. Their depth and unselfishness
Junior.
paying dividends.
14 points, 5
It's a win
rebounds.
they can be proud of, and yet I can't escape the feeling that Junior's a bit uneasy. He expects more from himself, and I anticipate he'll look to show it next time out.
Uy, Pelicans.
For Greg Anthony and Club.
Zion Williams to. Hello, Plix. Hello, what's up?
We'll see.
What's up, Plix? Uy. UCLA, talo naman kaya.
This is a good.
Kami panalo eh. Drop stock. Drop plus. Plus stocks pala. Stock. Stock soup. Yeah. Hindi ko nabasa yun ah.
Okay, so
Uy, yun. Uy, late first round. Grabe. Malapit na to. Sige, continue lang. Pag natapos ko na to, pag nakuha ko na yung college ko dito, magkakapera na ako dito. Pag nakuha ko yung kontrata ko, yayaman na ako. Bibili ang kotse.
Welcome everyone to our presentation of college basketball. We have what promises to be a great game ahead of us. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Gonzaga Bulldogs going up against the Syracuse Orange. Along with analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. Tonight, we get a look at some of the next generation of NBA stars.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of watching these games, seeing what kind of dynamic, new, fresh players will soon be headed to the league.
Uy, foul!
Yeah,
Wind
plenty of
one.
NBA
Walang
hopefuls
foul.
on these two teams. It'll be interesting to see
Lakas
who
ko eh.
really
Walang foul eh.
distinguishes themselves from the pack. Well, for a long time, Syracuse has been a major player in college hoops. They've been a tough competitor since the 70s.
Long range bomb.
Very rarely will they not be a presence in the tournament at the end of the season.
Wolf, he's guarded by Keefe.
Rebound ko ta, rebound
Pass to
ko ta.
Starks. Just 5 to shoot.
5-4.
Wolf, here's Miller.
Rebound ko.
That 3
Nice
off
one.
the mark.
Let's
As
go.
you said with the Orange, they've been successful for decades.
When you think about
Okay yan.
program cornerstones, you've got to think Dave Bing for the Syracuse Orange. I mean,
Easy.
this Hall of Famer spent 3 years with the Orange and was dominant in his time. I really believe he laid the first foundational bricks for what became an outstanding basketball program at
Pasa mo,
Syracuse.
pasa.
Back to Miller. The 3.
Ay, green.
Three-pointer is
Yabang
on
agad
target.
eh. Ang yabang
He
mo ah.
does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Pero sa kita, tingnan mo. 1,
Junior
2.
right side.
Oh, ano?
And the
Ano?
layup's good off the glass.
Napakayabang mo. Tinetras mo ako didibdiban
If
kita.
you're junior and you want to play in the NBA, it's one of the things you need
Lit mo
in
eh.
your game.
Up top, Starks. West, he's covered by Thompson. Back to West. Pass to James. Now here's Miller. Junior with the block.
Well, I tell you,
Kapal
when
ka,
Junior's
Lods.
blocking shots and putting forth that
Sorry,
kind of
kailangan
effort,
kapalan
it's
eh.
impossible
Di-rebound lang
for his
sana ako,
teammates
kaso nga lang
not
kulit
to
mo.
match it.
Tapalan ka tuloy.
Well, you know, the Orange have one title for all their success
Sige,
in
dito
college
ka.
hoops, and they've had plenty over the years. They got it done in 2003, crowned
Paul.
as champions. Melo led the way.
Okay.
It was an
Didibdiban natin ito
absolutely
maigi. Tara.
fantastic tournament run, and really was
Dito,
a
dito,
crowning
dito.
achievement
Dito,
for the
dito.
program.
Dibdiban natin
Now
ito
here's
maigi.
Junior. Tries again.
Oh.
And it's good on the layup.
Walang-wala sa akin yung point guard nyo. Man to man, double team nyo ako.
He's a college
Hindi nyo
star
kakayanin.
now, but deep down, he's still that scrappy high school kid.
And you guys, beyond Melo, there were a handful of other players on that team that would go on to play pro ball.
They beat some tough teams in
Hindi
the
nyo
tournament
kaya,
as
hindi nyo
well.
kaya.
It was a long-awaited
Yan.
moment for Orange
Rebound ko.
fans.
Ah.
Those who were around will never forget that 2003 team.
Here's Keith.
Iboy ng mukha nun.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that,
Kaya nga eh.
you've got to take advantage.
Di kasi mukha tira na.
And that's what West has to provide for the Orange. A long-range
Papataan
threat
natin
who
to.
could not be left alone outside that arc.
Here's
Uy,
Junior.
and one.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. And that one misses.
Ang hirap talaga ng
Both
free
teams
throw
will
nito
make
ni
substitutions.
Junior.
He
Nice
hits the
one.
second from the
51.
line.
Thank you.
And guys, we're seeing Junior develop right before our eyes. With every game he
Subukan may pasa
plays,
dito.
he's maturing
Pinasa talaga,
more
point guard eh.
and more. A lot of the
Nice block.
skills that take years for most players to master seem to come naturally for him.
Buhaya.
Syracuse has one title to
Ba,
its
ba,
name,
ba, ba, ba.
but a lot of near misses too. Clearly, you look at the tournament history for the Orange, a lot of highs and lows for sure.
Pass to Nelson. Back to Dean.
Ba? Tapal ka.
No luck on that one. Now the Bulldogs take it the
Tara,
other
tara,
way.
tara. Bata. Bata, ako na.
Junior.
Oh,
guarded
sige.
by
Gusto ko
Dean.
na pwesto ka.
And
Foul.
foul called as he
Talong
misses
ka.
and will shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Miller.
Always a good idea to
Shoot.
go up strong
Ouch.
inside. Junior draws contact and gets to the line.
Kainis yung free throw nito eh.
Also winning some titles before there was a standardized tournament.
Kaya pala ako pinauli
Claimed to be
noon.
the champions in 1918 and 1926.
Swerte naman
That might
noon.
be when the school fell in love with the hardwood. They've had plenty of runner-up finishes and semifinal exits in their storied history.
Likot nito.
Here's James.
Oh, sige ka. Agaw yan.
It's
Agaw yan.
Sanders on the wing. Goes back up. The
Ako,
basket
Paul.
drops and he gets fouled on the shot.
GG.
1 free throw.
Sorry. First quarter pa din. Sige.
Here's
Didip-dipan
Miller.
natin ito maigi.
You know, one thing that Syracuse has really contributed to basketball is their zone defense. As a matter of fact, it's hard to watch a team
Ay.
play 2-3 zone and not think about Syracuse. They've played that defense effectively for as long as Boeheim has been the coach there.
For a long time, it was a hallmark of the Orange. The 2-3 zone forces teams
Easy.
to beat you from the outside as they crowd the paint. The Orange made it successful by closing out quickly on the shooters and never giving up those easy shots.
Outside West. Miller. Pass to Dennis. Miller covered by Junior. Here's Wolf. Back to Miller. 3-pointer.
Ganda.
And he scores. the
Walang
basket.
Joe, ang
That's
ganda
field
ng
goal
screen.
number 3 for him.
Palakpak.
And I
Sige,
don't
palakpak.
care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on
Oh,
him.
sige,
He's
pwesto.
just too good from deep.
Puwersa.
Here's Junior.
Easy. Rebound.
Gets
Volleyball.
it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, if this game comes down to the
Akin
rebounding
na eh.
battle,
Pick mo pa.
they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game
Si
on
Miller
that front court, no
pinapabola
doubt
nila
about
eh.
it.
Pass to Dennis. West. And here's Starks. Pulls up from
Rebound kaya.
15. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Junior.
And one.
The second effort.
And one.
Well, it was
Let's
only a
go.
matter of
7
time when they
rebounds.
Finally get the bucket. Syracuse, you guys, no stranger to tough competition. They switched conferences back in 2013, and they've always played tough competition.
The Orange aren't shy about wanting to play against the best opponents possible. The conference switch dampened some of their great rivalry games, but without a doubt, they are in one of the elite college basketball conferences.
Gonzaga in the lead.
Nice one. Oh.
And
easy.
Good that time.
Easy.
It's all about keeping one's balance, like watching Junior accept the hit and still
6, 5,
be able
4,
to finish.
3, 2. Rebound.
And the three off
Easy.
target.
Sure ball. Bam! Oh
drop.
my goodness.
And the first half now in the books.
Grabe, 8 rebounds. Let's go.
And about halfway through, what have you seen from Junior?
Okay. Walang
Scoring
ta.
with real efficiency, making it look pretty easy offensively.
Great shot selection and an instinct for scoring the ball. His talent level is obvious, and he's having his way.
Lalim tayo. Yan. Sige.
That's a basket. It's his 8th from the field. He's 8
Kain na
for
kain yan,
14.
Lods.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end.
Ito
And let's be
pinapadipensa niya,
diplomatic and
seryoso.
just say not so good at the other
Okay,
end.
sorry.
He gets it in there.
I
Nakakat.
don't think there's any question about it. Carmelo Anthony, clearly the
Okay,
most
ilalim lang.
famous
Ikot.
Orange
Ilalim tayo.
graduate.
Let's
But
go dyan, let's go
you know
dyan.
what? There have been a fair amount of NBA players that have come from that program as well.
Syracuse will usually have a player or two
Easy.
that could play at the next level. Often they'll recruit players who will be great in college.
Mamamain na natin
And
tong
a lot
batang
of
to.
their best players have stuck
Varsity
around
per
for
layer
4
versus
years
kargador
because
lang
of that.
tayo.
Back to Miller for 3.
Ako.
Make it
Varsity
5
player.
for
Okay,
10
okay.
for him with that bucket.
Tinadal tayo ng varsity
Shot he
player.
wants, the defense wasn't quite
Kargador
connected
lang
enough. They
malakas.
lost contact.
Junior inside, defended by Miller. Junior. Another shot.
Kargador versus
And they
varsity
hold a huge
player.
advantage on the backboards.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Pass to Wolf. Now West from deep. Rebound by Keith.
Dito
Thompson
ba?
outside. Now here's Junior, defended by Miller.
Pesto. Sakot ang mga dali.
Junior inside. Here's the second effort. Stolen by Miller.
Natabigan tayo ng varsity player, pre.
A contributor to any
Kargador.
team's success is the chemistry on the floor between
Ay,
the
patay tayo
players.
dyan.
Do you guys think the
Depensa
brevity of
naman.
college careers makes it harder to build those bonds?
Itong kargador
I
na
don't
nga
think
to eh.
so. No, these players are studying together, practice.
Double-double na ako, guys. Wala na to. Yun to makakahabol sa mga to.
Now here's Sanders.
Sanders na.
Outside Nelson. West. Back to Nelson. The 3. The shot, no good. And the
11
Bulldogs
rebounds.
going the other way now.
Ito, pumalit sa bata.
Junior inside. Sanders defending. Here's Junior. He can't get that one to fall.
Okay,
These
sorry.
guys have some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Back to Nelson.
Nelson Canlar.
Wolf, this time for 3. They grab their own miss.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and
Takulita.
simple, outworking them,
Let's go.
fighting for every loose ball.
And Junior gets it to go.
has been smooth
Junior
sailing for
na
Junior
nakalagay,
on
no?
offense, working hard to
Lester
prove
Villegas
his
there.
big league potential is more than potential. It's a reality.
One thing that makes these games extra special to me is that we could be seeing parts of the future NBA championship team out there.
You know, if only you could pick them out, right? Forecast the future a bit. I agree. That question in the back of your mind, is this a future MVP? Adds another layer of interest.
It's tough to think about how many of these players have that dream for themselves, knowing only the very best are going to take that next step and join the league.
Right block shot.
What
Another
the
miss
fudge
by
the
Junior.
shot?
A challenging stretch for Syracuse here. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
West misses. And Gonzaga has possession. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Crawford. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there.
Kailan ba
No
matatapos
box
ang high
out.
school
Those are
days?
free
Gusto ko na
points you're giving
NBA.
away. You gotta work harder on the glass.
Here's Sanders. Good D by Junior.
Nice one.
Drops in the layup for two.
Well, I tell you what, his football background.
Okay, labas ka na ako.
early in high
25
school,
points
he
na ako.
played on the
11
gridiron.
rebounds.
So Junior is no stranger to initiating and embracing contact.
Timeout called. The Orange.
And the lack of rim protection.
Kung ganang kaganda court, ang sarap
of the
maglaro.
list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
With the best college players often leaving without playing the full 4 years, it's always interesting how much teams change year to year.
Hey, college stars are like shooting stars. Blink and you'll miss them. It's definitely one of the most interesting challenges of the college game for coaches.
Absolutely.
Ikaw na naman.
Coaches have to constantly
Dali ka na
adapt to
naman
new
dito.
rosters. They're more focused on getting the best pieces to fit their strategy
Tinutulungan tong batang to,
rather
ha?
than recruiting guys to build
Maawa
a
naman kayo
strategy
dyan.
around. Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do.
Assist
and
muna
stay
tayo
true to
dyan.
that. And I like that
Damn.
aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that
Assist
they have.
muna.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to James.
Talo na kayo, gaming.
Miller. And again, it's the Orange missing. Junior outside. Back to Thompson.
Balik, balik.
Junior with it. He's guarded by West. Here's Daniels.
Dribble mo.
Keefe up top. Now here's Junior. Syracuse with the rebound. You know, one thing that makes these
Laki nun
games
eh.
so compelling is the influx of new play styles. Some of these players could be the prototype of what's to come for the NBA.
Well, these players all bring to the court the latest ideas and techniques, stuff they picked
Yan na
up
nga, pasa na nga.
online or in
Easy
games
shot eh.
with friends, and they're less afraid to try new things.
Yeah, you know, they haven't really fully defined their
fudge.
comfort zone yet, so there's a willingness, actually an eagerness to stretch your abilities and really test yourself
kapal
out
ka.
there. I love that.
Here's Miller, and he uses the
Sorry
glass
na.
on the layup.
That kind of energy and hustle
Respect.
on the glass
Let's have
usually
respect, guys.
produces
Respect.
good results.
And they
Ah.
can just sit on the ball here.
They have earned this win.
Sinend ko na sa'yo.
Now Junior.
Padudaw eh. Ayun pa yung pinapaan eh. So, yun lang muna. May gagawin pa. Pwede ba i-save to? Save and quit. Yay. Thank you guys for watching at may gagawin muna ako. Lots of things.